Okay. Hey guys, this is Mike, the Wrestling Godsmith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling, the premier wrestling YouTube that focuses on AEW, NXT 2.0, and many more. So, I know this is, like I said, I know this is probably a shock or this is surprising, but I might as well tell you what I feel about the draft between today and between Friday. So, between the SmackDown draft that we had last week, literally just a week ago, I feel that them literally drafting Hit Row was stupid because Hit Row, literally I don't feel like they're going to do anything. Raw tonight's still dumb, and I feel like the Raw episode didn't really kind of do anything. It literally just opened up another bag of stories that we literally already know we have, because of the smart thing is they're still doing the double women championship story between Becky and Charlotte and Bianca. So pretty much we're basically wasting more energy and more money because WWE is literally running out of ideas because Vince is being an idiot. But this is my thing. Why even put her on Monday Night Raw in the first place? So you would have to put the Street Profits on Raw so they can get the tag team titles from AJ and Omos. You would have to do that. Then you would have to put Bobby on SmackDown so he could get the Universal title shot, which they're probably going to do that anyway because I saw the advertisement for it. Because here's the thing. And I'm ranting because this is why this is why I cannot stand, this is why WWE, I feel like it's dead, because we're doing the same thing we did we already did a year ago. We're doing it again, the same wrestling that we did at WrestleMania 35. And literally, because the funny thing is, this time Bianca's got a little bit of an edge. She's got nothing to lose now. So pretty much my brain is thinking, we're going to keep getting this draft thing. We're going to keep getting these lackluster drafts every year because pretty much Vince doesn't know what to do with everybody. And I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins is literally going to go to Raw. He's going to Raw. We already know he's going over there. Because for some bloody reason, they want to keep him over there instead of putting him on SmackDown because he hasn't really been doing anything on SmackDown. So I get that part. And the dumb thing, even if they take somebody from NXT, they're not going to take Tommaso Ciampa. They're not going to take Johnny Gargano. So pretty much they took Karrion Kross before the draft even came. So, in the retrospect, and this, like I said, I promised, and I apologize if I'm doing this very early, but here's the thing. Why would you do the same storyline that you did for one WrestleMania Go a year ago? Why? Why even bring up the whole thing about them being on the NXT the stupid NXT Revolution, Divas Revolution thing that they did 3-4 years ago? 2016 to be exact. And the funny thing is, wait for it. The funny thing is, we're literally sitting on a gold mine of people they can literally make new stories from, but they won't. They don't do that. Everything we think we're getting, we never do. And I'm surprised. So my brain would be, they're still breaking up the New Day again. They're still going to break them up. Still going to put them, they're probably going to put Big E on Raw, put Xavier and Kofi on SmackDown because they want to put them over there to put them on the Usos or whatever they want to do because that's what they want to do. Edge is on SmackDown. He's already over there. Drew's already over there. So pretty much, my brain is thinking, why don't we just make everybody else that isn't really getting a push now because they're on different brands. But I'm going to take a little page of the Miz thing that he says when you do get drafted to main roster, you have to start all over again. And the thing is, they're not even trying with this draft. Like, my personal opinion, like, my thoughts and my review on this Raw is dumb. This Raw is dumb. It's a D+, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Because we keep getting the lackluster matches week after week for no apparent reason. They're not even booping up the story with Big E because he has the title right now. They're not even giving him anything. And the thing is, they're crapping on him because I feel like this is the thing, guys. I feel like they're crapping on him because for them to literally take a piece of something, right, and consistently fail at doing it, and because, like I said, guys, they're failing at doing it because they can't think of anything. They can't think of anything on the planet to do because, you know why? Because everything that any New Japan guy goes over, they're going to AEW or they're literally going to Impact. Or they're going to AEW. So, because of the fact of the matter is, nobody's really staying. Kevin Owens is leaving. They're literally failing again and again because these guys can't make up their mind and they couldn't even make up the fact that they want to do this. They don't want to do this. They don't want to keep doing this and doing it 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 and doing it. No. God forbid, no. Because this is the thing what Wrestling Observer says. Wrestling Observer is right. WWE is not doing anything right. And they gotta stop thinking that this draft is really gonna be anything. This draft wasn't gonna be anything before. Every year we think we're getting something with these people, and we don't. Jeff is still over at SmackDown doing nothing, and literally Sheamus is over there doing nothing. So pretty much they got Sheamus, Damian Priest. Freaking Damian Priest is probably gonna go to SmackDown because he probably will. They don't know what they want to do with them. They literally don't, because even if they did, you got Reginald, who's not even a freaking wrestler. You got him as a 24/7 champion. So what's the point? What's the point of doing it? What's the point of having all these talent that you have that you can't even manage because Vince wants something that I want this. I want us to be edgier in NXT. So you'd rather make your base show still lackluster, right? And my brain would be like, yo, maybe I would actually want a show, or maybe I would want to make it like I did with the Ruthless Aggression, where everybody was SmackDown, Raw was Raw. No. It's always these co-branded pay-per-views that don't do anything. You have these co-branded pay-per-views that, like in the Ruthless Aggression, SmackDown had Judgment Day, Great American Bash, and the co-branded pay-per-view was usually, it would be Vengeance, it would be SummerSlam, New Year's Resolution, and Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series. That was it. Backlash was literally like only a SmackDown pay-per-view. King of the Ring was a SmackDown and Raw pay-per-view, because that's what they did. No. What ends up happening once they got the Ruthless Aggression era popping off? Everybody had their own pay-per-view. So pretty much the fans were divided between liking Raw's pay-per-views and SmackDown. And they didn't care. It wasn't about a branding thing. It wasn't about what champion would go over there. So if you were a women's champion, if you were drafted to Raw, if you were drafted to SmackDown, you still would have got something. That's the point. They had more belts over there. Now we don't even get that because we got two women's champions on the same brand. We got a SmackDown women's champion and a Raw women's. Then we got an NXT champion. So if anybody from NXT, what are they gonna do with the belt? Drop it to somebody else? No, they won't do that. And this is what I'm saying. This is my point. You cannot keep doing this, Raw. Like, I just feel like Raw tonight, they're giving it the same junk. I wouldn't even watch it, guys. The draft is a dud. Literally a dud. And that's why Goldberg keeps coming back, because the dude, he really wants Bobby Lashley that bad, and he really wants to take him on that bad, because I'm pretty sure the next pay-per-view that they're gonna have for him will probably be freaking No Mercy. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. Because, for God's sake, they're not going to do anything else, or are they going to wait till Survivor Series to get him? They want Survivor Series to happen. That's the only reason they're putting this darn storyline together. Because, literally, Paul and Brock are going to be messing with Roman. They're not going to move Roman from Raw to SmackDown because he got the Universal title. So, why would they even do that? The last 2 years, they made Raw and SmackDown and Raw, like Fox and USA actually made them different. Now we got these other people trying to run the joke. And you literally got Bruce Pritchard, who literally doesn't know what to do, and Vince Russo don't know what to do because they literally didn't know what to do. They're not doing anything over on Raw tonight because literally we should be having championship matches and we don't. So I'm going to watch 3 hours of Raw to find out the same junk I figured out 2 weeks ago because Hit Row was there. They're not even doing anything over there. They're just a bunch of Nimrods, and I feel like, and like I said this is my review. I give Raw a D because literally Raw is being like WCW 2000. Literally like WCW 2000, Raw's War 2000, literally the invasion angle, and the first draft that happened in 2002. Why? Because literally, you have Stephanie McMahon, Adam Pearce on one side, Adam Pearce is on your villain SmackDown side, and literally we're doing the same thing with a McMahon with a Flair, but the difference is, it's not Ric Flair running the whole stinking operation. We're doing the same thing. We're taking the lackluster people and putting them on Raw. And we're taking the good people, putting them on SmackDown. That's what we're doing tonight. That's all it is, guys. Literally, that's all it is. Because literally, they don't even want to do anything with them. Jinder Mahal's not doing nothing. Veer and Shanky should be tag team champions, but those dudes are never going to be anything. All they're going to be is a bunch of laughing stuff because, for God's sake, they don't want to do nothing with them. They don't. Because even if they did, even if by the fraction of time, and I mean that, by the fraction of time, they would have figured this crap out. And that's the thing with Raw. Tonight, they didn't figure it out. We got Keith Lee coming back, and I'm glad he's back, but is he going to be able to get a title shot? I don't know. Drew's going to SmackDown, so he might be going after Roman right after even if he beats Brock. So he got to face Drew, he's got to face Edge, and he's got to face Finn. So pretty much, we just sacrificed another guy. Thank you, WWE. You ruined it again. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.